Up. Some are just recounting what went on in that school. Joining me is the Wasick family. We have Alexis, who is in 3rd grade. Alexis, you told me that you were sitting in class this morning and you saw a lot of police. Tell me how you found out what was going on.
Well, we found like there was all these people, and we found out because there was really right near the window in our classroom, and like we saw like police officers, and we heard them on the roof and in our building.
Was everybody crying, scared, wanting their parents to come get them?
Yeah, they were, and then some people were even like they kind of felt they got a stomach ache.
Did you hear any gunshots or anything like that?
Well, police officers, like they were kinda, because there's police officers like right out the door, like trying to find the guy.
Are you okay right now?
Yeah.
Are you sure? All right. How excited were you to see Dad?
Very excited.
Dad, you look more nervous than her. I gotta tell
I was.
ya.
It was shocking. I got the call at work this morning, and I can't believe a small town like this would ever have anything like this happen. And to be in an elementary school, that's unheard of.
Pre-K through 4.
Yes.
And you said there were about 600 kids in there?
Yes. Roughly around 600.
What was going through your mind? I mean, you immediately think of your child.
Yes, I was pretty shaken up. Didn't know, who or what happened. I knew there were shooters in the building or a shooter. Just worried about who else is left in the building at this time.
Mom, what do you think about this scene here in Newtown?
It doesn't even seem real.
Think about this scene here in Newtown.
It doesn't even seem real.
Think about this scene here in Newtown.
It just does not seem like it's even possible. It just does not seem like it's even possible. It's like, I think I'm still in shock, to be honest with you. I'm just like, okay, let's go get her cell phone activated right now.
Now
it's like, let's go get her cell phone activated right now.
now, I saw a parent at the bottom of the hill running, crying, wanting to find his kid. Did you have any trouble finding Alexis?
Yeah, I didn't have too much. I was running, obviously, to the school. Somebody told me that the kids were evacuated. Most of the kids were evacuated into the local firehouse here. Inside the firehouse, it was really obviously tough to find because it was packed. But she was there, and we're grateful.
Yeah, again, it's probably a more nerve-wracking scene for a parent, Keith, than the kids at this point. They were there, they're safe now, but every single parent that I've spoken to, and there's a million of them, are just shaken up and want answers immediately. And of course, News 8 will be here live for all the day until we have some answers for you. I'll send it back over to you.
As they wrap up that interview on location, our local affiliate.
This is 8-year-old Alexis Wasick and her mother. You were in there, Alexis? What happened?
Nothing really much. We heard like an ambulance and a police officer come, and everybody was a little scared, crying, and I felt actually a little sick, and I felt like I was gonna throw up, and I felt that to my teacher.
Were kids crying and screaming?
Yeah, kids were crying, not really like screaming, but they're all huddling together, and they felt so sick.
Her mom says when she arrived at the firehouse, Alexis was already with her father.
And he was actually, he had her in his arms and, and crying. And so she just goes, Mama, I'm okay, I'm here.
We heard them on the roof and in our building. The police officer come. There was like police officers like down on the roof, and there was also in the hallway. There's most of the lights off, and my teacher used to tell me she had to close the blind.
Joining us now is Robert Licata. His son, Aiden, is a first grader who was saved by his teacher and ran to safety. His daughter was also unharmed. Also joining us, Joe and Lynn Wasick, as well as their daughter, Alexis, who is in the 3rd grade at Sandy Hook. 2 days later, Robert, how's your family doing?
We're taking it day by day, minute by minute. It's what both our son and our daughter saw is incomprehensible. we're trying to make sense of a senseless act. We speak to him. We make sure we understand what he's feeling. We try to explain things that can't be explained. Things that can't be explained, and we take stock in our faith and in our community, our neighbors and our friends who have been just tremendous.
Lynn and Joe and little Alexis, I see there in front of you. Does Alexis want to talk about it? And if so, what are you telling her?
As far as talking, we haven't. We're breaking it to her slowly. We're not trying to pry too much. If she's forthcoming and telling us stuff, we're allowing it. You know, we're letting her come out slowly. We're not prying into her. You know, what happened. We don't want to do that.
Robert, your son Aiden is in.
As far as talking, we haven't. We're breaking it to her slowly. We're not trying to pry.
There's a new Sandy Hook video out that's being heavily censored by YouTube and Vimeo. The video, entitled "We Need to Talk About Sandy Hook," is a collaborative effort painstakingly produced by a group of independent journalists. The video is 2 hours and 46 minutes in length and covers the information mainstream news and their corporate sponsors just won't touch. In the description below, you'll find several different links so that if one avenue gets shut down or censored, as some already have, you can go to the next, then to the next. See, somebody's trying to censor this for a reason. And a follow the money approach has always been a pretty good directive in revealing the guilty parties. Who stands to benefit from this Newtown, Connecticut production? We know for a fact that Sandy Hook rapidly kindled the fires of tighter gun control and preventative security measures. So who's going to profit from such an atmosphere of terror? The supposed Sandy Hook tragedy has yet to produce one body, one photographic frame of Adam Lanza either entering the school or walking down the Sandy Hook hallways. One genuinely grieving parent who actually acted like a mom or dad who lost their child. They couldn't even produce one coherent and believable coroner. So check out the movie entitled "We Need to Talk About Sandy Hook." Copy it, upload it to your channel, make CDs, pass them out to family and friends. Because if enough people wake up to the Sandy Hook hoax, maybe, just maybe, they'll open their minds to the possibility that there's a huge machine interfering with the lives of men that must be brought down and destroyed. Don't forget to check out the links in the description below, watch the movie, and visit the channels of those who are on the front lines in this fight.